Hey guys, it's Dan, your host here, Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol Season 2. We're going to talk about Caudron's character in the second season of Daryl Dixon and why I think he will be the grand sacrifice of the end of this season. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol Season 2. We're going to talk about another discussion video. We're going to go over a theory that I've heard from some of y'all for Daryl Dixon Season 2. This one is in regards to the major sacrifice that we will be getting, in my opinion, at the end of Season 2 of Daryl Dixon, which is Caudron. So Caudron is obviously a former antagonist, kind of seeming like he may flip over to the good side type of thing. After the Season 1 finale, obviously he killed the men of Madame Genet, and then obviously he let Daryl go, and he said, not today, Dixon, next time, right? Well, in Season 2, from what we can already tell from the footage, he is going through the absolute ringer. He has no eye, his arm is messed up, he's being held hostage, chained to locations. They are not treating him well. But the idea is that obviously, and I think this is kind of a predictable thing, is that a lot of people think that he's going to do the big heroic thing, and he's going to be the good guy for once, and he's going to save Daryl and redeem himself and stuff like that. And I think it's pretty obvious, you know. And at first I was kind of like, no, they're not going to do that because Caudron is an interesting character. They wouldn't just waste a character like that. And then I began thinking that, you know, this show is moving to Spain. And though you could definitely bring the actor over to Spain, I feel like they're going to want to do an entirely new cast, honestly. I'm starting to get the idea that this season is it for Isabelle and for Laurent and for Caudron. And Madame Genet, obviously, yeah, for sure, she's the villain. She'll die. But, you know, it just... the way I see this season playing out at this point is very episodic. That's for the show in general, too. Is that I feel like every time we move location to location, the characters that we see in said location will be wrapped up in some form, in some way. You know what I'm saying? And for this one, I think it's going to be pretty clear. I think Caudron is going to sacrifice himself for Daryl and the others so that they can get away. I think Caudron will die a hero in the Season 2 finale. I do think that will happen. As for Isabelle and Laurent, I think that they will be left behind. I don't think either of them will die, but I think they will be left behind with some good people, maybe Falou's people or whoever's, you know, running things at that point, you know, that's not Madame Genet. They'll probably build France up to have a, you know, a pouvoir of the vivant, but the thing is, it'll be a good place with good people, and I think Daryl will leave Isabelle and Laurent there because that's where they grew up, and he's not going to take them away from their home, and Caudron will be the last one that we see as he dies as, you know, Daryl and Carol leave on the plane. Now, obviously, this is when we get the ridiculous part, because it sounds like Season 3, they're going to be taking their plane ride, and then they fucking crash again, so, that's going to be ridiculous. I'm not looking forward to that at all. But, you know, that's what I think is going to happen, which I think is bullshit, because I think Caudron has a lot of things to bring to the table. And they've established his character to be a really, you know, hardened survivor that is, in my opinion, getting a very interesting redemption arc. Although they're probably not going to tell it, and they're probably not going to go through with it. So, you know, it is what it is. I think Caudron, his days are numbered, honestly. I think they're going to absolutely torture the hell out of him, and then they're going to kill him right after. So, that's going to be interesting. I think he'll die a redeemed man, though. I think we will see that. He'll die, I guess a good person type of thing. My only question is now is that it's like, are we ever going to see MarB, the one that, you know, the one lady that was with the old man, the blind old man in the pilot? Are we going to see her? Because I feel like that's part of Caudron's arc. If you're going to, you know, cap that off, I feel like getting her back to pay for what she did, I feel like is something that we absolutely need to see. I don't know if they're just going to forget about that. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but that's what it seems like is going to happen. So, we'll have to see. Time will tell, but at least in terms of Caudron and his sacrifice, I think that is exactly in the direction that we're heading in. Again, we'll have to see execution-wise what that looks like, but that's where I think the story is going to kind of take us. At the end of Season 2 of Daryl Dixon. So do you think Caudron will survive? Do you think Caudron will die? I definitely really enjoy his character, so I hope not, but I'm sensing that he's probably going to die and he's probably going to sacrifice himself. It's obvious at this point. Hopefully they do the unpredictable thing. That'd actually be nice. But, you know, again, we'll have to see. Time will tell. So, post comments down below. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click the subscribe button to notice any other videos of The Walking Dead. Be sure to follow me at Dan's The Walking Dead reviews on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys very soon for more videos of The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.